Hi, my name is Meina. I head up the media communications team at SGX, a team of 6 where we support different business units in SGX ranging from equities and fixed income to derivatives and market data. For the past close to 20 years of my career, I've been putting people in the hot seat, and today I'm in the hot seat myself. I'm a mother of 3, and how I am at home is very different from how I am at work. My children bring out the best and also the worst in me. At home, I am a very loving mother and hopefully a very loving wife. But at the same time, I can be very fierce if I want to and demanding. But at work, I'm probably known as Miss Nice, very kind. I never flare out, I'm never angry. But at home, I'm quite different. So there's never really a typical day at work. My work starts on the way to work. In fact, sometimes when I wake up, the first thing I do is to check my phone. So I scan news headlines on my way to work in the train. I'm reading to see, to make sure that I'm on top of the key things that have happened overnight or in the day's papers, and whether that requires us to follow up, to respond accordingly. As part of our job, we would support our business units. This morning, we just had a listing ceremony. I try to be there at every single listing ceremony. Sometimes media would come and cover the event, but more often than not, I'm also there to speak to different people in the ecosystem, whether it is the PR agency that's helping out with the IPO, or whether it's the issuer themselves, or issue managers and analysts who are there. I also try to speak to different people to get to know them better. One interesting project that we're working on is actually the SGX Op Awards. It's not new, we launched it last year, and this is the second year that we will be continuing with it. The aim of this awards really is to recognize journalists as well as content providers and to recognize the role that they play in the financial industry. Times have changed. People consume news in all kinds of ways, and we want to make sure that we encourage this kind of diverse views and conversations in the marketplace. And we're also very excited because it's also the 20th anniversary of SGX, and we have a special category this year where we would be encouraging and inviting people to submit their views and perspectives of where they see SGX, how do they envisage the exchange would be like in 20 years. The nature of the job is such that it's very intense, but because we have great colleagues who help to make the work a lot easier. In fact, even the management team also plays a large part because communications, the way they work as a team, the management team is very accessible. We're able to get the information that we require as and when required. I spent a large part of my career helping listed companies in terms of their media relations and investor relations. So when I joined SGX, it was very refreshing, and I got a chance to see many different perspectives. Previously my view of SGX was really just about IPOs, but only after I joined SGX I realized that, hey, SGX is a multi-asset exchange, and even in regards to listings, it's not just about listings. We're talking about entire ecosystem, right? And how everybody needs to work together in order to have a thriving capital market. So that's something that I've learned a lot, and I continue to learn each day. I think it's important that you like what you do. That's definitely key. If you enjoy what you do, you would do it whenever you need to do it. Well, interestingly, I never thought I would end up in communications. So, when you first graduate, in fact, even before you graduate and you decide what you're going to study in school, more often than not, we don't know what we're interested in. We just study what we think we're interested in. So somehow or another I ended up in communications, and somehow or another I ended in financial communications, right? And before I know it, lo and behold, it's 20 years. But I've enjoyed every minute of it, and I still do.